Wow, I'm not used to having this much room. For this YouTube video here, I've compiled some of my favorite TikTok videos that I think are most helpful, things that a lot of people watched, and I just wanted to share them here with you all here. So thanks for watching, and this is kind of me dipping my toe into the YouTube waters a little. This is the Nerf Rangeshot, and this is really only something that could be made in the 90s. I'll show you why. Not only does the blaster prime front towards the dart, you also use this mechanism here to adjust the angle of your shot. It uses the old school mega darts. One of the things I like about this blaster is the detail is extraordinary. You have all these numbers, facts, and figures on all points of the blaster to show that you gotta really calculate to figure out how far you want your shot to go. It doesn't really matter, it's wildly inaccurate, but that's part of the fun. Did you know Nerf has a tank drone? This is called the Terrascount, and it's basically a Stryfe on treads. The base unit here comes with a rechargeable battery, and the remote control runs on 4 AA's. One of the cool features is that it has a camera on board to see what's around you. Unfortunately, this unit's rechargeable battery stopped working, so I need to get a new one on Amazon, but when I get it working, I'll definitely make videos about this.
All right, you gotta see what I got in the mail. This is incredible.
So a little bit of background first. I was up late at night, couldn't sleep, and I was browsing Amazon for just kind of crazy things. And I have a small collection of robots. And so this showed up in my Amazon feed, and I didn't think it would be this cool, but it's some Dino Bot Robot Blaster. I mean, I've never been so happy with a late night order from Amazon than I have this. Safety first, everybody. Safety first. Get this out here. Check that out. It's out of the package. This thing is just so incredible. There's actually some metal parts to this. There's a lot of instructions to go over here, so you're gonna have to wait for part 2 for the transforming of this guy, as well as more thoughts on the cool Dino King.
We know how small Nerf blasters can get, but how big can they get? I think I've built one of the largest Nerf blasters I possibly could.
Starting here with the Longshot, we've got multiple barrel attachments all the way to the next room. To further drive home the point, it's about 2 Mega Centurions long.
Here's a loadout you can try in your next Nerf war if you want to speed around the battlefield or just scout around. What I would choose for a primary is a Flip Fury from the Zombie Strike line. It's essentially having 2 strong arms in one, and it makes it easy to top off the darts if you press the second trigger to load them quickly. When it comes to a secondary, I think there's no other option than a Triad. What makes the Triad really good is that it's like 3 jolts in one, and you could also hold 2 and put them in your pockets. So again, speed is the name of the game. So think about the Flip Fury and dual Triads. Here's 3 things you need to know about the Nerf Fortnite AR-Rippley. First thing you need to know is that this is just like all the other Fortnite ARs out there. There's a yellow one, a purple one, the Durburger variety, and now we have the Rippley half see-through blaster, which this just looks so cool. Number 2, this takes 4 AA batteries. Number 3, sights flip up. Here's one thing that you're doing with your Nerf blasters that you might not realize is terrible for it. If you have a spring-powered blaster and you leave it primed, you're going to run into some problems. I'll show you why. Here's a clear Nerf Maverick, and you can see the spring inside. When you pull it back, you can see the spring compresses. When the spring is stored with all this potential energy, it starts to degrade over time, and it can break this little orange part here that's called the catch. Let's unbox the Nerf Modulus Shadow ICS-6. Looking at the blaster here, we have a spring-powered blaster that glows. All right, time to unbox it. So here it is. You get the blaster itself, a barrel, and 6 darts. In 3, 2, 1. Check back for more videos when I test this blaster more thoroughly. Today, I'm not going to unbox this Megalodon. In fact, I'm going to talk about boxes. These are some of the original Nerf boxes that came with some of the original blasters. And you can see that there's a lot of things that they kept similar between the generations. Always somebody on the box using the blaster itself, as well as what the blaster looks like. So the question today is, do you like the modern boxes or do you like the vintage original Nerf boxes? Now, these 2 blasters are often compared a lot, and for good reason. Basically, they're the same inside. This is the Nerf Stryfe. This is the Nerf Modulus ECS-10. Other than how they work, they both have the N-Strike barrel lug attachment, as well as the N-Strike stock attachment points. The Modulus is a clearly longer blaster, and it's more comfortable, according to me, just because of this attached grip that you don't have to add anything to. If you like to add attachments like the extra dart holders, the Modulus will also help you out there too with side rails, longer top rails, and even the bottom rail. The Stryfe, on the other hand, only has the top and the bottom. So which one's better? It's entirely up to you.
Get the ECS-10 if you like the longer style body, or get the Stryfe if you like something a lot more compact. Did you know the numbers and letters after the name of the blaster gives you a code of what kind of blaster it is? The CS in Recon CS means clip system. So for the Shadow ICS, it means internal clip system, which means that it's internally fed. For the Stampede, it's an ECS, which means electronic clip system. So everything is electronic, fully motorized.